Hey guys, it's JustNate here, and I have been very busy. Excuse me. So, the recording of last episode, if you watched it, I'm sorry. It was bad. I spent two days editing it together to look somewhat cohesive and for it to make any sense. However, that didn't work out. It just, it did, but it didn't. It was a nightmare to edit. So I vowed to myself that I will never be making that mistake again. I'm going to have clear-cut episode goals. I'm going to go for them, and I'm not going to let them get convoluted by pillagers or sidetrack BS. But, obviously some things are going to sidetrack me, and things are going to go south. Obviously. That just happens. That's the nature of my luck. Anyway, we're just making some extra dirt here. I got some sweetberry seeds by sifting dirt. And, well, they're really good for making more dirt. So I've been busy. So I need another chest, because these ones are starting to get kind of full. And all that. And then I went outside and started clearing a perimeter area. Still love that my doors do that, by the way. I also got cactus seeds, which are useful. But anyway, the perimeter, as you can see out the front, I have a bunch of stuff. So, first of all, clearing this took torches and a lot of time and about 9 shovels. That sucked. That sucked a lot. I hope to never do it again. And I dug out a small quarry that I'm working on. I'm going to expand more in pretty much every direction. Later on, now is not that time. Now, if we come over here from the quarry that I've been digging, each one of these layers is 64 stone. This is 8 by 8. So, yeah, that's ready to be hammered out and turned into gravel, and then I can sift the gravel and hopefully get, iron to make a bucket, which I can then use to scoop water and really start making some progress. Because water is a huge thing right now. So I also have gathered enough string and saplings to make a string tree. I will never be running low on string again, unless I chop this thing down like an idiot. Now, like an idiot, I used my last oak sapling to make this. Didn't realize I did that, don't know how I did that, but it happened. So, we're here. That's the situation. Last episode, I whispered it under my breath at like a fraction of a second, but I decided that this episode would be about building and construction. Now, before building and construction, there's a few things that have to be knocked out. Number 1, we need a bed, because I am sick and tired of phantoms. Wait, there's 2 of them now? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Huh? I don't need a respawn point. This is, as soon as I die once in this world, I'm deleting it, so. Anywho. Okay, so, bed. Yay, we got that. Now, I'm gonna turn all this into gravel, and I will see you guys in just a second when that's done. And we're back. It's all gravel now. Look at my inventory. We have 192. 3 stacks exactly. And somehow I only used 1 hammer. These hammers are better than pickaxes. I will note that for the future. Now then. Comes the incredibly grindy, incredibly tedious task of you know, sifting this out. No fucking way. There's no... Okay, oh, that was copper? I thought that was iron. I thought we were... Oh, no. Okay, I was right. There was no way. Okay, well, I will see you guys once I have 4 of that iron. While I'm on the cactus. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward this. Make this a really fast time lapse. Whee! Okay, that was way faster than I thought it would be. We've already got one. Which means I have to smelt that off. And once that's done, we have 3 iron, which means we can make a bucket. And a bucket means that we can finally get water. Wait, what? No. What? Huh? Yeah, okay, crucible into water. Oh, it's only saplings and leaves. Okay. Ah, don't scare me like that, game. Okay, that will slowly break down into water. And we get to sleep. For the first time since we came to this world. A little over half a day. So, like, 13, 14 hours. We finally get to sleep. Holy crap. Also, this is gonna take a long time to break down, isn't it? You know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We have a bucket. I could cry about that. I could actually cry about that. It took us a very long time to get here, ladies and gentlemen. I did not think water would be quite this difficult. But once we have it, once we have this water, it will change everything for us. Okay, anyway, well that breaks down. You saw nothing. Well that breaks down. I have a plan, because I have been busy. I've been busy, guys. Now what's all this for? I want to build a new base. This one's nice, it got us through some stuff, but it's time for it to go. So we're going to put everything that's not relevant to base building away. And here we are, and we should be good. Alright, cool. Cool. Now we start the base building process, and that process starts with dumping as much sand into our inventory as we can possibly fit, to then make as much of this as we can. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. And now. And. Cool. All right. Now we have all the blocks we need. And I already kind of have an outline for this. So we're gonna come over here, chop this down. It's in the way. Do. I don't like Endermen spawning in my place. We're gonna do only 3 high. There we are. And now we need to make this come out here. All right. Do 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 do. All right, and start time lapse. Okay. Whew. Alright, guys. Well, that took a little while, I'll be honest. Uh, a bit longer than I was anticipating. But we're done. And, oh, I missed a block. I missed like a singular block. That's incredible. Okay, cool. We're done. So, this is it. There's still a bunch of yard work to do, obviously. Have to put some walls around the quarry. Have to extend my little garden out across the area here. Most of the gardening is going to probably happen in this section here, I think. Would be the best. Aesthetically, anyway. Trees and such will take over the middle section there. And the digging and all that. And we'll spread some greenery. And it'll be pretty. It'll be nice. Now, speaking of spreading greenery, there's a couple important tasks that need to be done right now. To do organization system already working. To anyone confused about what that organization system is by the way, just give me just a second here. Okay, cool. There's it. So the resources I'm going to need the least and that I have the most abundance of and that I'm never going to use go in the back. And the closer we get to the front, the more often I'm going to be using stuff. Like plant stuff, going to be using that all the time. Wood stuff, going to be using that all the time. Ores and crap, same thing. I'm going to put dirt up here too. And sand, just, I really don't need anymore. Now, I'm sure you saw it in the time-lapse, but I have every 8-year-old's dream bedroom. Right here. Love it. Once I get rid of that mountain off in yonder distance, which I'm going to do next episode, between episodes, I will have a perfect view of sunrise and of sunset. Well, to get rid of that, I have some yard work to do. The sun is touching things that I don't want to exist, so I'll have to remove those from my kingdom. Alright, that's done. Which means potatoes, yay! We're gonna go ahead and put some of these in the smoker. I know I'm wasting the charcoal. I don't care. I can get more now. Easily enough. So, we have this wildly important resource right here. I'm actually gonna... do a thing here. Okay. Anyway, I've been recording for... Yikes. Okay, a little over an hour now, guys. So the house is built. Storage system is under construction. We have a very stable source of dirt. We have infinite water, sugarcane on the grow, and we can reliably get iron. So, alright, I think I'm going to leave the video here. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you guys want to see more of my content, because I think I've been pretty consistent, uploading Friday at 2:30, then go ahead, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell if you're prone to forgetfulness, but like I said, Friday, 2:30, Central Standard Time. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video. You guys, have a good one.